A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant diplomatic stance, U.S. President Joe Biden has publicly stated that he does not support any potential Israeli military strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities, following a recent missile barrage from Iran that targeted Israel. This statement comes as leaders from the Group of Seven, G7, nations convened to address escalating tensions in the region, which have raised concerns of a broader conflict involving the U.S. and its allies. The missile attack, which involved around 180 missiles, was described by Iran as a response to the deaths of key Hamas and Hezbollah leaders. President Biden emphasized the need for Israel to respond proportionally to the aggression, indicating a desire to prevent further escalation of hostilities. The answer is no, Biden reiterated when asked if he would support an Israeli retaliation against Iran's nuclear sites. He highlighted the importance of discussions with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and noted that all G7 leaders agree on Israel's right to respond but underlined the necessity of proportionality in any military action. This approach marks a notable attempt by the Biden administration to rein in Israeli military responses, which have often been aggressive in nature. The backdrop of these developments includes Israel's ongoing military operations in Gaza and Lebanon, where it has continued ground incursions against Hezbollah, despite U.S. calls for de-escalation. Biden's comments were made during a trip to survey hurricane damage in North Carolina, where he also reaffirmed U.S. support for Israel while advocating for a measured response to Iranian provocations. The U.S. has been actively involved in negotiations aimed at achieving a ceasefire in the ongoing Israel-Hamas conflict, yet those efforts have faced significant challenges. As tensions rise, the international community watches closely, hoping that a diplomatic resolution can be achieved before the situation deteriorates further. The Biden administration has also indicated that additional sanctions against Iran are forthcoming, reflecting a commitment to holding the nation accountable for its actions. In a recent briefing, State Department spokesperson Matthew Miller characterized Iran's missile attack as an unprecedented escalation, reinforcing the notion that while Israel has the right to defend itself, any response must be carefully considered. The ongoing conflict, now entering its nearly year-long duration, has complicated the Biden administration's foreign policy objectives in the Middle East. As the situation continues to unfold, the implications for U.S. involvement and the broader geopolitical landscape remain uncertain. With both sides entrenched in their positions, the prospect of a peaceful resolution appears increasingly daunting. The Biden administration's efforts to balance support for Israel while advocating for restraint in military responses reflect the complexities of navigating Middle Eastern politics. As regional actors respond to the latest developments, the potential for miscalculation remains high, underscoring the urgent need for diplomatic engagement and conflict resolution strategies. In the coming days, President Biden is expected to engage in further discussions with international leaders to address the situation and explore avenues for de-escalation. The world watches as the U.S. seeks to maintain stability in a region fraught with historical tensions and volatile dynamics. As the situation evolves, the effectiveness of diplomatic efforts will be crucial in determining the future trajectory of U.S.-Israel relations and the broader Middle Eastern geopolitical landscape. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.